It's a Saturday afternoon, usually the day that college football be taking off right now, and we just want to get a little. How you feeling today?
What's up, man? How y'all doing? We back, episode 6.
Yeah, my man
Episode
was out
6,
here.
man.
He was out here, disobeying the football rules and out there playing basketball.
Had to went to LA. You know what I'm saying, got some buckets.
Taquitos. It's very prohibited in the football world. Is showing another love.
I hit a crazy euro through the lane. I came down off the pick. I skipped through like right to left. Later with my left. Was my left over somebody?
Will you count your stats?
Nah, I don't count the stats.
No.
I was hooping though. I was getting buckets. That lay was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I would just say I got a triple double. That's what I do. That's just me personally.
Nah, man. None of that.
Especially when I'm playing football in the backyard, man. I had over about 500 yards rushing. I had about 300 yards passing. You know what I mean? About 10
I miss
touchdowns.
football, bro.
I do too.
Miss football.
So, what are you doing to help alleviate the football bug, except for playing basketball? What you doing?
Fornicating.
Fornicating.
I'm yeah, heavy on that.
Fornicating. Okay.
Sorry, God.
There is that.
Gambling. I'm doing all the wrong things.
So you've been a sinner. This is how much we miss football.
Don't judge me, bro.
This is how much we miss football. We want to do right, but football needs to come back. Because,
Yeah.
what I do is I try and schedule in.
It may get worse, though, when football come back. My habits.
Coitus and other things like that when the Falcons and the Bulldogs will be playing. Like right now, we doing this. But tomorrow, you feel me? The Falcons will be playing. And I'm more than likely going to be fornicating with my, I ain't gonna finish.
Elaborate.
I ain't gonna finish. Nope.
Okay.
Nah.
I just wanted a little clarification.
I mean, so you let us know what you're doing to help alleviate that football guilt, because we miss it badly. You know what I mean? We wanted to come back. And episode 6.
Episode 6, man. We're gonna jump it off like this here, right? Odell Beckham Jr. Signed to the drumroll, please. Baltimore Ravens. 15 million guaranteed. I think it was like 13 million signing months or something crazy. I mean, something nice. He can get 18 if he meet his incentives in the contract. I think this is gonna play a little bit into Lamar. We put the ball in your court. We done got you a receiver. That's someone who's high talent, high volume guy. Ravens said, Lamar, ball in your court. What you gonna do, bro? You gonna sign this franchise? You gonna re-sign with us? You gonna leave?
And he still hasn't made any claim to sign.
I like that though. I like Odell to the. I like that though, bro.
I don't know, man. I think Odell is.
Come on now, that's Odell, bro. With Lamar, healthy Lamar.
I don't know. I need to see him play.
We get Lamar. Mark Andrews back. Bates, the receiver, number 7. He alright.
Hollywood Brown still play for them?
Nah, he gone.
Okay.
He won. We ain't worried about that.
I don't know.
Still got the running game with Lamar. Defense gonna come back healthy. Cause the Baltimore Ravens had a lot of injuries last year.
It depends on what they do in the draft, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, OBJ by himself, I don't trust it. Cause he not
by himself.
But looking at him as the star wide receiver, being the number 1 going forward, to be the playmaker by himself is unreasonable because he's sat out a whole season. He's not the same OBJ. I don't know. See how strong that knee is and see if he gonna last throughout the whole 17-game season. Because I don't think, I asked you about it, what the over-under is. I don't think he gonna have more than 5 touchdowns. Now, I'm just being honest.
I'm taking that over.
I'm just being honest, man. Just look out how fast, I ain't gonna say fast, but these wide receivers, when they, after a lot of injuries, they fall off.
It's Odell, we good. Hey, if you're the Ravens, what you doing in the draft? What you doing?
I'm still trying to add some more weapons to that. Wide receiver, running back, tight end. I'm trying to add some more weapons because I got a quarterback.
Yes. You got a tight end.
I need more. You can never have more tight ends.
You're not going defense.
They defense is always good. Man. That's one thing that John Harbaugh has the strength in is being able to build pieces on the defense that's stout, that get sacks.
That Roquan Smith pickup this year was nice. That was a good
It makes sense, man. It makes sense of having a legendary linebacking core in Roquan Smith. He already went to the Bears. He got drafted by the Bears. Monsters of the Midway, and now he Baltimore Ravens.
And he from that cloth, like he.
And that's what I'm saying. It makes sense, Georgia boy. It makes sense. So here we are. I'm still going offense. Wide receiver. You get offensive linemen in the late rounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need those weapons.
I like it though. Hey, Lamar.
But
I don't know, dog. You
at the
may have to
same
sign
time-
that franchise.
At the same
I
time,
don't know, my boy.
they saying that the wide receiver class is kind of weak.
It ain't really. There's some guys. I ain't gonna lie, there's some guys in there. Shout out to Steve Smith and his podcast, Cut to It. He be analyzing and I like Steve Smith because he said his track record is proven now. In Cooper Kupp's draft, he said Cooper Kupp. This is before anybody got drafted. He said that's the best receiver in the draft.
Cooper Kupp.
Yes.
What class?
This was class of 2019, maybe something around that time, 18 maybe. Every analyst and all that
Mel Kiper Jr.
told Steve Smith he crazy. He don't know what he's talking about. We'll go over there.
Of course.
Cooper Kupp won Triple Crown.
These guys,
come on now,
study football.
It's
this guy
guys in the draft,
plays football.
Just because the hoopla and the glitz and glamour ain't there, they may be a guy who can go produce in the league. But let the other analysts tell you crazy if you know what you're talking about.
So that's why I have my podcast, because if Todd McShay and Mel Kiper Jr. can do it, then so can I. Because Mel Kiper Jr. has been wrong on a lot of draft picks.
Yeah.
A lot of draft picks going back to the 80s. It's got plenty of YouTube channels about how bad these guys are
they just be saying
breaking
stuff.
down draft picks. So, and I ain't gonna lie, I like Marvin Harrison Jr. He torched us in the Peach Bowl, Georgia. Got knocked out. Sorry that happened to you. Georgia still won. He still would have won if you stayed in the game. But I like him.
You know who else I like?
Who?
Jackson Hayes Smith.
Where you from?
OSU.
Okay.
Ohio State. He's nice.
Oh, they played with each other?
Yeah. He's nice.
What year is he?
He coming out.
He's in the draft this year?
Yeah.
Okay. What round would you get him at?
He can go first, but he may be a second round.
Might be a late round, first round pick, early second round?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised he go first round.
Who you speculate might be in the market to pick him up?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure because you know how the draft day go. You never know who's gonna trade back or up. But if I had to put a guess on it, he may go to like the Browns or somebody.
The Browns.
I'm just trying to think of guys who need like a third or need somebody.
Yeah.
We may pick him up. Hell,
I feel like you can never go wrong with getting especially a good wide receiver, a fast, shifty, speedy wide receiver.
They say he's a little on the slow side, but I don't believe that.
Possession, it might be a possession.
I think he got game speed. Just like them analysts say, he ain't run up 4.3, 4.4, but he still can go. Come on now, we ain't gonna do that.
So, how confident are you on this OBJ thing? Because Lamar Jackson said
I'm sold.
He said OBJ said
Actually,
Jackson isn't even claimed to be the quarterback for the Ravens just yet.
He got faith in God.
He might got faith in God, but he got a bigger bag coming from him.
Hey man, I feel like
I
gotta see how the offensive coordinator do this year.
Just get them
They
over.
got a new one, and the last one, nah.
Just get them over the first round in the playoffs.
I gotta see.
They got bounced by the Bengals this year.
I gotta see. Greg Roman, you done hindered Lamar's career because you had him in that. I don't know what kind of offense that was.
That was the Heisman package.
Come on, bro. In this day and age, you need to get him in that spread. Come on, 3 wide. That's how you rocking. We
drop back passing.
Quick game. Let's go. Get it out of there. Quick game. Come on.
I mean, but you gotta slow it down sometimes, though, man. You know what I mean? You just can't have it just go full speed. Especially,
we still can run that bit, though.
Especially if y'all going back and forth like that.
We still can run that bit, though. Don't forget about that. Still got the run game with the triple option. Come on, bro. You add Odell to that mix with Bates coming back, with Mark Andrews, his security blanket. I like it, bro.
I gotta see Odell do it.
With what they're doing in the draft, I think they're going to receive him. I could be wrong. I may go receive him on the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm definitely going to receive if I sign Odell.
Or I may go DB, one of them two. But yeah, they gonna be. It's with Lamar. You already guaranteed to be in the mix.
I gotta see how they do. I gotta see how OBJ doing.
The most season you put on that pot roast, the better it's gonna be.
Man,
you slow cook that thing.
It sounds good.
Put it on at 4 a.m.
Because at the end of the day, if Lamar Jackson feel like that y'all playing with me, y'all might sign OBJ to make it look good, but we all know y'all spent $15 million on him for 1 year.
Oh, and they got Nelson Aguilar. He's not, but they got. I'm just forgot about him. They added that too.
So
OBJ over there now.
Is on a prove-it contract right now.
Is that prove-it?
1 year, yeah.
15?
Yeah.
That's prove-it?
He got name value. You got name value and a Super Bowl championship. He just got an injury.
When he signed with the Rams, that was a prove-it contract. They ain't giving him
and he proved it. I feel like he proved it. He took him to the Super Bowl. And he scored it in the Super Bowl before he got hurt.
What do you mean he took him to the Super Bowl?
I mean, he was part of the team.
I mean, yeah, but.
And that's kind of where the saying comes from. I mean, like, he got traded mid-season.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, man. I'm just not sold on it. I say he don't score more than 5 touchdowns.
You crazy out your mind.
And
With Lamar gonna get it to him.
And he probably has 600 yards
late
receiving.
hand too. You know, Odell, he come with the late hand. It's right here on. He right here. Or
man,
go.
Odell Jr. He gonna be in the end zone for about 5 minutes, looking around, waiting for Lamar Jackson to throw the ball.
Bro. He potting y'all.
Because Lamar Jackson took off and he done broke off. All right. So Saquon Barkley didn't sign his franchise tag. So now he cannot be a part of any OTAs, team organized practices. And he can't even be in the facilities right now because he's not a contracted player. So what do you think this means for his future in the NFC East?
I don't know, but I love it. If he get the hell on, I love it. Woo, that boy, hey, it's hard dealing with him. He's a monster.
But I don't know, man.
He gotta get paid though. He gonna get paid. But
this is the problem.
He got a lot going against him because he been injured a lot. So
it's the problem with running backs, man. They trying to phase them out of the NFL and football in general, and they lifespan in the NFL is not lasting long. And once they get that second contract, it's over with.
Yeah, they be stingy with that paper.
They don't want to get re-signed. The owners don't want to re-sign these running backs, and then on top of that, the running backs' health declines. As soon as they get that second contract, it happened with Devontae Freeman, Ezekiel Elliott. It happened to a lot of them. LaShawn McCoy.
Hey, but don't mention them guys with Saquon, bro. Hold up. Don't you dare mention no damn Devontae Freeman in the same breath when you speak about Saquon Barkley. You out your mind?
But that's exactly what happened.
Are you out your mind?
That's exactly what happened. Devontae Freeman he took us to the Super Bowl.
Stop saying that.
He didn't take us. He was a part of the team that took us to the Super Bowl, but after that, he had concussion.
Yeah.
But after he got that contract.
He got like leg issues and shit.
But it's still the whole problem of being injured. Yeah, the fact the position they play.
Availability is your best ability.
From how long they've been playing the game, from I'm pretty sure by the time they was in middle school at the earliest to now, constantly running into people, juking, putting pressure on their joints and knees like that, and their concussions is.
So what you think he do? You think
Saquon?
You think he held out for real?
Oh, he got to. He got to at this point because everything I just named, so he got injury problems.
Stand on this.
He's trying to make money. He
can't go back. He can't go back on because he not signing right now. He holding out. Do he hold out for the whole season or what do he do?
I mean, we've seen it happen before.
We've
seen teams hold players out. Le'Veon Bell.
That didn't work in his favor.
But it happened before. But at the same time, he wasted his prime careers
doing that,
sitting out. Elite athlete.
And Saquon seen that, so you think he do go down that same path?
I think he got a lot to risk though. He got a lot to think about with his future, his longevity, how much money he can make.
You see that? What are they offering him?
Let's see.
I want to know what he turned down or what he looking to get. Because if he trying to get like 17 a year or something stupid like that, I can see why they not going for that. But I can give Saquon like.
Well, the owner want to lock him down for a long.
Like 13, 14 a year. That's like the market for running backs, I think.
Well, he want to make $10 million a year.
10? That's it?
He want to make $10 million a year.
Nah, okay,
he want to do a long term though.
They not giving him 10 a year for however many years?
General Manager Joe whatever has reportedly stated the Giants would prefer a long-term contract for Barkley, who reportedly declined the team's offer last November of a deal worth approximately $12 million per year.
I'm giving that to Saquon. Come on now.
Sources told ESPN Jordan whatever earlier offseason that a deal worth $14 million annually could have been a range Barkley considered acceptable. Barkley also told Randon at the end of the 2022 season that he was hoping to avoid the franchise tag. So it looks like it's just more about the franchise tag because it doesn't come with any longevity. It just comes with a prove-it deal, and he might be in the same position that Lamar Jackson is in. So it's the amount of years and the amount of money. So $15 million for 1 year, that's my base salary for a long-term contract.
If I'm Saquon and his team, I'm asking for a 3-year, $37 million contract with like 25 guaranteed.
How much is signing bonus?
I don't know. Give me 25 guaranteed up front. I want 25 on my signing day. When I sign that contract, I want 25 of it. However, this last 12, we can work it out. That's what I would do. That's what I'd be asking for. If you the Giants, you match. You go with that, bro. You don't lose Saquon because if you lose him,
you lose.
I guarantee he gonna come back and do y'all crazy and get y'all crazy work when he see y'all again. You don't want to lose on talent.
But not only that,
it was a high draft pick. You don't want to do that.
They just signed Daniel Jones to a long-term contract, and he's a very, very mediocre quarterback.
He's a mailman.
So,
professional.
If anything, you would kind of need Saquon Barkley to make sure that Daniel Jones doesn't tank your team.
Bro, they was on Daniel Jones crazy this year, like giving him a lot of praise, right? I think he had like 15 touchdowns.
Bro was the most mediocre quarterback of all the quarterbacks who went to the
playoffs.
playoffs.
They was giving him they was praising him for doing the bare minimum. And this all because of Saquon. This is the same scenario with Dak Prescott. They thought he was that guy, but once you run the ball and get that run game going with Zeke, I think when Zeke had 100 yards, they lost 4 games with Dak playing or something like that. So a good record, but Dak without Zeke is nobody. He's a guy just like Daniel Jones. They tripping.
The stat is that the most touchdowns he's ever scored in his career was 2019, 24 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. He had a QBR of 87.7.
What he do last year?
Last year he had 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, QBR of 92.5, 3,205 yards. So, if anything, they on his nutsack because he didn't have as many interceptions as he's had in the previous years. It's the lowest amount of interceptions he's ever had, the most amount of yards he's ever had, and it's his highest completion rating he's ever had in his career. But that's not nothing to put no $100 million. Is that how much they paid him? $100 million?
Way more than that.
That is not worth that because that is very, very middle of the road. You can get that in Ryan Fitzpatrick if he was still playing. RG3, I think, wants to play football. He out there still exercising. So Daniel Jones,
nah, bro.
$100 million. You don't want to give Saquon Barkley $15 million for 3 years? Like, come on, man. Daniel Jones at the most, he might not throw 10 interceptions.
Hot take: in 10 to 15 years, the running back position will not be what we once known it to be.
It's already not what it was.
Gonna look, facts, but it's gonna be way different then.
It's shifted. It shifted from the 90s to the 2000s to the 10s.
You may have a Debo Samuels on every team.
And honestly,
you may have a Debo type hybrid player who can.
That might be the beneficial of it because I do that a lot on Madden. I turn a lot of wide receivers into running back because they very fast.
Who you do that? I swear to God, I would put 50 on you on Madden.
Calm down.
I would put 50 on you in Madden.
Calm down. I do this when I'm playing the dynasty mode. When I'm drafting the wide receivers, and then I don't have a running back, but I see they're very fast.
You put Randy Moss at running back.
Yeah. And it works. It works though, because if you play Madden, you know what I mean. You just just trying to juke the people out, not even necessarily trying to run them over or anything. That's to your benefit.
And that's got prime at running back.
If you do that, if you do that with playing actual football, it's gonna take away the necessity of drafting a pure running back. I mean, at the same time, wide receivers aren't the best blockers as running backs are.
And they're not the sturdiest. They're not built the same.
So, I mean, having a running back has its advantages, but at the same time, I mean, them boys,
hey, man, but
their longevity not long.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give props what they do, bro. I'm a hater, but to an extent, I can still give props.
Who that?
Y'all boys doing y'all thing over here, bro. Atlanta Falcons, I got to give y'all a little bit of credit. I'm going to hold back on riding y'all, but give y'all some credit, man. Y'all done put some work in.
Some real solid
Some of the signings, they may be questionable in some of the fans' eyes, whatever. But they active and they doing stuff they haven't normally been doing. And they, in this last, I think 2 tenors, how do you say that word? They ain't been doing what they doing in the off seasons. Yeah, the off seasons, y'all be kind of quiet and stuff. Y'all don't make too many crazy moves in the off season for real.
I mean,
addition wise, y'all been putting in some work. So I gotta give y'all some credit. Calais Campbell.
We just out here doing our thing.
Bud Dupree, Jeff Okudah.
I mean, we just trying to shore up our defenses.
Y'all done got some guys. I got to give y'all some credit.
Jesse Bates,
from Cincinnati.
And we still might draft Jalen Carter in the draft. I mean,
still got Terrell.
What is looking like for me is I'm just eliminating all the positions that we need because we filled them from the safety, the person who's going to be opposite of AJ Terrell. That's out. So
you know what this tell me?
Christian Gonzalez is not going to get drafted.
You know what this tell me?
What's up?
We about to see if the Falcons are thinking we about to see if Desmond Ridder is the guy.
Well, that's the whole point behind it.
No, I'm saying like the clock is running now.
That's the whole point behind it.
Yeah, but his clock. I think his clock is short.
That's the whole point.
I think the leash is short though. Like
this is football. It's the NFL. It's not for long league.
I know, but you've been believing in this guy.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Falcons believe in him.
They shown that. They shown they haven't believed in him. They went out here tried to get Deshaun Watson last year. That ain't work. They tried to get Lamar Jackson this year. He ain't even come close to coming to Atlanta.
So do you believe in him still?
Yeah. I think he can still get the job done until like I see that he is not good.
What's getting the job done though?
Winning games.
How many games? Okay. First quarter of the season, right? How many games is that? 6, 5 games?
4 games.
5. Chill.
First 4 games.
First 4 games. But I seen how you looked at me. Chill. If y'all 1-3, what's the temperature out here?
I mean, you know, it depends.
As a fan, you be in tune with the fans. You always in the mix. You do your comedy stuff. Go check my boy out in the city. Patrick Seals, he do his thing. What's gonna be the temperature out here, bro? If y'all 1-3 or 2-2 after like 4 or 5 games,
we're gonna be uneasy. We're gonna be very uneasy. But that's our baseline as Falcons fans. We're always uneasy. We're never settled in. We're always paranoid. We're very quick to scare.
Yeah.
We're very quick to scare.
Yeah.
So you know, and that's gonna be our baseline. 1-3 is gonna be what we expect. Yeah, you know what I mean, it's gonna be some people who are gonna be still rooting for Desmond Ridder. I'm probably gonna be in that minority.
It's gonna be few and far in between.
But they're gonna be out here. I'm gonna be one of them. You know what I mean? Depending on how we lose in these games. If we lose in these games because we get incompletions, we can't move the ball, we can't score touchdowns, then of course, we're gonna want to see a change. But if we losing because of coaching mistakes, defense giving up too many yards, not holding the lead, then that's just gonna be symptomatic of the Atlanta Falcons in
I ain't
general.
gonna lie though, bro. Y'all defense ain't that bad. Like last year, y'all wasn't good, but it wasn't that bad. Just watching y'all wasn't that bad. The problem was the offense was always off the field fast. I think this year, bro, I'm going to limb here. Falcons may be a top 10 defense, top 15 defense. Top 10 is crazy. Top 15 defense. Top 10 is crazy.
Hey,
top 15, top 20.
Sounds good to me. I like that.
Nah, hell nah. Top 15. I can give y'all
like
top 15
10.
defense.
I like top 10.
Y'all offense may be around like the 17, 22 range. Something like that. I can see that.
Our defensive roster just has upgraded
Improved.
from last year. It's upgraded.
Every level is improved for sure.
Now we just got to focus on the linebacker position and those edge rushers. You know what I mean? And we just got to make sure that we give,
especially with the draft coming up.
We got to give Desmond Ridder a chance, like you're talking about. We haven't made it clear that we named him QBR1.
Y'all may get Jackson Smith-Hayes.
What position he play? Who was that?
Receiver. I was just talking about from Ohio State. Y'all may get him. I swear to God, that'll be a great
the first round.
No, I'm talking about later in the round.
Second round, okay.
What's your picks?
We got 8.
And who? And what
No. We got first round 8, and second round we got the 8th round pick too, because we traded our 5th round pick.
If he's still there, I would think about that if I was y'all.
If we go defense in the first round, it would make sense to go offense in the second round.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all
just to add another weapon to our receiver room.
Y'all impressed me, bro. Cause y'all like my second team.
But honestly,
no.
To be honest.
Like my third team.
I would pick Darnell Washington.
Who that?
The big tall dude from Georgia, the tight end.
For what?
If he's available. What you mean for what?
Man, no, bro.
What you mean for what?
No, bro. You've already. Are you? You got Stockholm syndrome. That's
what you mean?
That's what you got Stockholm syndrome.
You talking about?
I done figured it out, y'all. This happened, bro. Y'all pick a generational tight end in the first round, early pick.
I didn't say first round.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that. Shout out to my dog.
No, I'm talking about like in place of the dude from OSU. You talking about the Gator?
Yeah, shout out to my dog.
Always eating.
Huh? So what?
Yeah, I think we should get Darnell Washington in the second round.
No, bro.
Especially if we go offense.
Tight end.
But Kyle Pitts can definitely be flexed out into the wide receiver spot. He can kill him in the slot. He's a matchup nightmare in the slot. Linebacker, safety, cornerback. He's a mismatch for everybody. So to add a tight end who can do the exact same thing that Kyle Pitts can do on the line and block,
you don't need
that. Adds more, bro.
Let
me ask you.
I don't think y'all should go that way.
What you think y'all main reason was for going to the Super Bowl? Was it because y'all team was better than everybody in the NFC?
No.
Or was it because y'all had talent stacked on top of each other, from wide receivers, running backs, tight ends who can make plays?
We had a good roster that year. Yeah.
And that's what happens. That's what it takes to win the Super Bowl.
But y'all don't need Darnell Washington.
Yeah, and that's the reason why you need him.
No.
So people can say that.
If anything,
y'all didn't need him. Why'd y'all get him?
I'm going receiver. I don't want another tight end. I'm going receiver. If anything, spread it out more with some more speed. Cause you can your O-line good. Like y'all can hold up. Y'all can give somebody some time. And y'all running backs can't step up and block. They don't shy away from that.
The contact.
I would go a receiver who can go make plays. I would go like a route technician who is always gonna find a way to get open. Someone who has a knack for yak getting yak. Just all that, just finding the soft spots in the zones, all that. I think y'all should do that, and I think y'all will, because y'all gonna go either Will Anderson or Jalen Carter in the first round. Please. And then second round, if I was the Falcons, I think that's what y'all thinking. We're going receiver between Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and who else?
Cordell Patterson. You need someone else to fill that, and I think y'all gonna do that. Marvin Harrison Jr. if he there. That's next year.
Oh yeah, he ain't coming out.
Nah.
But yeah, y'all need a receiver. I like that.
So do you like the Jeff? I don't know how to say his last name. Jeff Okudah pick.
Okudah, I like that.
Traded him for a 5th round pick from the Lions. He's a former, second round pick, 3rd round pick,
something like that.
He's gonna play opposite of AJ Terrell in that defense that is upgraded.
I like that.
It's upgraded, man. And
with Jesse Bates in the safety position.
So that takes Christian Gonzalez out of the running for being drafted by the Falcons. We got Jesse Bates up there looking over the defense. We still need to improve on that linebacking core. We got Bud Dupree. He all right, but he's more or less.
As long as your linebackers is decent in today's game, and your front and your back end is good, it got to be at least good. You're gonna be all right. Well, our linebackers was good last year, but it was all right.
We learned from the Dan Quinn era that we just can't have flexible, fast defenders. We need some people with some beef. Because what people were doing, offenses were running the ball right at us. Vic Beasley too small to take on the double team, and he'll get pancaked, and they run right past him. He was fast. He can get off a block during pass block, but during run blocks, he was too small. And so Deion Jones, they getting up to that second level. Deion Jones already small.
Speaking of Deion, speaking of what you call it,
Beasley Beasley.
Nah, speaking of Deion Jones, what's Brian Tampa?
Huh?
Not Levante David. No, not Levante David. The other one.
Devin White.
Devin White. He asked for a trade.
Oh, thank God.
Devin White asked for a trade. Well, I think he asking for like. If I seen a report, I want to say it was like the high teens. He was asking for that for Tampa.
Please let him leave. Please let him leave.
I don't know what's going on. It was some rumors, some buzz at the Eagles, and they look into that. But what he asking for in his play last year, even though I think he played good in a bad defense. So his numbers looked a certain way. I feel like if he come to us,
he still got that talent.
Surrounded by all that talent, it'll make him be more free and be able to lock in and go. I don't think we're gonna pay for that.
Devin White was the glue that held that defense together for their Super Bowl running.
He's a monster, bro.
Always giving the Falcons problems two times a year. Bro. And
him and Levante is a crazy dude.
To see him leave the NFC South, I would appreciate it. So please, Tampa Bay, do not pay him. Let him leave and go somewhere. I don't know what he's talking about. Let him go to the AFC. Let him go to the AFC if you want to. But just let Devin White leave, man, because that dude is a monster. I hate playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the past couple years, excluding Tom Brady, because their defense has, especially when they was.
Hey, what's some of the, besides quarterback, that's so flashy, what's some of the best positions you like to look at, and it gets your football juices going when they do good at whatever position they playing?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver? Yeah. I love seeing a great route run. Bro.
Yeah, wide receiver. I mean, because my favorite play of all time is the deep bomb.
You know what else I love seeing? It's so much. It's like the particulars. When I see like a linebacker, like he get locked in with a O-lineman, and then he shed
it,
and then he go make the play, but it's like he got to run, like sideline to sideline.
Ray Lewis.
I love seeing that, bro. Or when a DB just like man on man,
Darrell Reeves,
and he just locked down. I'm talking about put him in a seatbelt. We going to Rikers Island. I love seeing stuff like that, bro. Or a nice pancake, or a nice pass block. Oh my God, Jason Kelsey.
So it sounds like you like the technical parts of football.
I love the technical, bro.
You like the parts where you have to actually like.
That's why I love seeing pro sports, because it's all the nuances.
The many drills that people have to do to get better at playing the overall aspect of football.
I love seeing all the tricks and how they
ankles,
get it off.
Open up your hips, running backwards, and yeah.
Like I seen a player earlier. I think it was Jalen Ramsey on maybe. Keenan Allen. I could be wrong though. It was somebody. I know the guy ran a dig, and Jalen Ramsey grabbed his high hand, but like he grabbed it when he came out the break, so it like threw his momentum off. But the ref ain't call it. I'm like, oh my god, that's so slick. But that's a pro move.
Yeah,
it's like
he been doing it
you
for
a vet,
years.
man. Like that's a vet move right there.
Well, see, this is what I learned about when it comes to sports. That people, especially when they've been doing it for a long time, especially when they're good at it, they try and find ways to simplify a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So they can be better than a lot of people. They thinking on a level that other people not, because they're still trying to grab the fundamentals.
Psychos, bro. Like Tom Brady is a psychopath.
I hate him so much.
Darrelle Reeves is psychopath. Like these guys, like Larry Fitzgerald, he's a psycho.
Man, that dude was a beast, man.
He's a psycho, bro.
That dude is a first-round ballot Hall of Famer.
Guys who always in the film room and just getting better all the time, and they just always good. They psychos, bro.
So what happened to Adrian Peterson?
What you mean? What happened to him?
Why he fall off?
I don't know. Too much wear and tear?
Wear and tear on his son?
Somebody.
Because he got suspended. I mean, like, he was playing with the Vikings.
When he came back from the ACL, that was crazy. That was some of the best football I've ever
Wolverine. 2,000 yards, almost beat
off
Eric
the
Dickerson.
ACL, though.
Yeah.
That's
ACL
crazy.
and MCL.
And that's crazy.
Two different ligaments.
You'll never see nothing like it again.
And, I mean, you might in the 17-game season.
You'll never see nothing. Oh, yeah. No, you'll never see nothing like this again. Like that again. Never. With the running back position going out of... Come on now. You'll never
I ain't gonna lie, though. If Adrian Peterson coming up in the draft again, I don't care what you say. I'm drafting him first. I mean, I take that back.
With the peanut head.
I take that back. No, I'm drafting him first. Besides C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young, I'm drafting him first.
Yeah.
But he got suspended. He got bounced around, went to the Saints, went to the Cardinals, went to the Washington football team at the time.
Yeah.
And his numbers he wasn't the same. Yeah. I mean, wear and tear.
It happened, bro. Sometimes.
I liked him. He was a hard runner. He was my type of running back. The one who run you over. Those are my favorite type of running backs.
Put your head down.
Yes. Those Bulldogs. T.J. Duckett, Michael Turner.
Who?
Yeah, these Falcons players. But those my type of running backs. But Daniel Thompson was at that time run you over.
That boy LT. That's monster.
So I don't know, man. These running backs,
it's over with, bro.
Their lifespan is. I feel so bad for them because they are an integral part of football. When you think of football, a football player, you think of somebody running the ball.
Derrick Henry will be the anomalies. The Derrick Henrys of the running backs will be the anomalies of running back. It's gonna be so much hybrid. Come on, bro. Every team gonna have a Deebo Samuels.
I don't know, man. I don't know, because that's at the same time.
Every team gonna have a Debo.
You gotta have a certain body for a running back position.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna find it though, because guys can do this. There's athletes everywhere who want to do that. So it's like we're gonna start doing it. It's a copycat league, bro. Once they see one guy doing it, okay, we can do that.
I mean, the Falcons are already getting multiple players that play
different
positions. Yeah, and he's good at it.
Sure, he may be one of the originators.
He had 1,000 yards combined.
Cordell may be one of the OGs out this thing for real.
And he tall, physical, and he run people over.
Yeah.
And I mean, but I feel like his best position is running back. If he was to play running back solely and not have to play wide receiver, it would be a positive for our team.
He's a fool on that return though.
He's perfect at returning, and that's what makes him good at running back. Because he's like looking for the angles that he can break one at.
Crazy, bro.
And that's what makes him good at running. My bad for spin, but like the wide receiver position, I feel like as long as if he doing those bombs, okay, cool. But the cuts, the curls, the runs, the ends, the posts, nah. The outs, nah. Leave that to Drake London, and we just got rid of Demir Bird, Amadeus Zaccheaus, so let them do that. Don't.
Bro, I got a few questions for you, bro.
What's on?
I'm trying to see where your mind go at when I bring this up to you.
Speak it.
I'm just gonna throw some names at you, right?
I'm gonna catch them.
So, I'm gonna ask you if they famous or not.
Okay.
Matt,
famous.
Okay. Famous. I'm going to the hall. Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
So, I just want to see because he'll famous to me.
He is?
Yeah, he'll famous.
You honestly.
They're gonna put him in the Hall of Fame.
Why are they gonna put him in the Hall of Fame?
His numbers I ain't gonna lie, his numbers they meet what needs to be happening. And he has an MVP and a Super Bowl appearance. He got the resume, is what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie.
His numbers are very underrated.
I'm gonna be honest.
I ain't gonna lie.
The numbers for me for Matt Ryan have never mattered when it comes to looking at him as a Hall of Famer or an elite quarterback.
He's in the boys club too. Don't forget that.
But his whole career, all the analysts, Skip Bayless, Stephen A, Todd McShay, all these dudes they complain about his playoff record. They never put him in the league with Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers because
he's not that.
Exactly, because of his playoff record. And everybody wants to talk about when it comes to the Hall of Fame.
But look, though, it's a Hall of Fame and a Hall of Game. Them guys is definitely going.
Mm-hmm.
The ones you just named.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Ryan is right under that.
Hall of Game?
No, I'm saying he's right under that tier of quarterbacks in their eyes, I think.
I mean, rightfully
him
so.
With the Phillip Rivers.
Donovan
McNabb. I may put Big Ben in that first category, though. I'm not going to lie.
Why? Because he played.
Stop putting,
because he played on good defenses.
Stop taking Big Ben. Stop not putting Big Ben's name in that A-Rod, Drew Brees.
Get out of here.
Actually, you can keep him away from Brady. No one's Brady. But A-Rod, Drew Brees, throw Big Head, Peyton Manning, and Big Ben. Throw Big Ben in there. He's definitely a part of that quarterback class.
Man,
bro.
Big Ben had the luxury.
Come on, bro. Put Big Ben in there.
He had the luxury playing for tremendous defenses.
So did a lot of quarterbacks.
Exactly, and for that same exact reason,
we can't hinder him because I had a good team.
Man, his numbers in the Super Bowl was trash.
I won Super Bowls though, 2.
He went to 3.
I won 2 though, didn't I?
He won 2, but his numbers in them were terrible. And he had the
did I win the game, bro? And
his defenses won.
He threw a game winner.
He won a game winner. I mean, you know,
he got memories too, bro. Okay. So Big Ben Hall of Fame, right? If you say no, you crazy out your mind. You say yeah, the Matt Ryan.
He's borderline. Just for those same exact reasons I just said.
Pull up Big Ben's numbers, career numbers.
I mean,
pull up his numbers and his accolades. I think you will be.
I'm not trying to look up his accolades now,
bro. You crazy as hell. You think Big Ben ain't no first ballot? He may not be because of who Big Ben is. Now, hold on, let me chill.
His QBR is 93.5.
Hey, he's a questionable character, y'all.
His QBR is 93.5. Passing yards, career-wise, 64,000. You got touchdown interception ratio 418 to 211. So
he's all of
it's almost 2-to-1 when it comes to touchdown to interception, and he has 8,443 passing attempts.
How many touchdowns he got? Oh, you said I heard.
418. And
oh my God, he's a Hall of Fame. With
2 rings? It's less than
with 2 rings?
It's less than Brett Favre. He's gonna get into the Hall of Fame.
Was he ever MVP? No.
Nah.
Yeah, he wasn't. No.
He was never Super Bowl MVP. Never. No.
Okay.
Not the same time Peyton Manning, Tom Brady played. Andrew Brees.
What's the dude's name? I just said it. I'm tripping. Phillip Rivers.
No.
No Hall of Fame.
No.
Okay.
He had a worse career than Matt Ryan did, and it's not
Devin
good.
Hester.
I want one man to go. He's one of the best.
You got to put him in now.
He is the best punt returner.
By far. There's no question about it.
Kickoff return in the Super Bowl for a touchdown, first play of the game. For the Falcons, he broke Deion Sanders' record for punt return touchdowns. The most electrifying player who played since the 2000s.
Yeah.
The fastest player. He had a 99 overall in Madden. You have to put that man in the Hall of Fame. Darren Hall. Devin Hester.
Take your time, Pastor.
Deion Sanders. Some of the fastest people to ever play football definitely go into the Hall of Fame. Tyreek Hill going into the Hall of Fame. You don't put the fastest people to ever play your sport.
Wait. Tyreek Hill in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
What?
Tyreek Hill is definitely going into the Hall. If he keep playing at the same level he playing, he say he want to retire in 2025. He keep playing to the same level, he going to the Hall. He is. It's why you think he got that big contract with the Dolphins?
Because they see Tyreek Hill's a Hall of Fame.
They see that future Hall of Famer.
I don't think he's a Hall of Fame.
That dude is an anomaly. Tyreek Hill, I don't watch anybody other than the Falcons when it comes to highlights. But when I'm on that toilet, sometimes I look at Tyreek Hill highlights. Don't tell Drake London.
I may be on the fence about that one. I'm going to have to revisit that.
He keep playing at the same level he playing at. He's definitely going to the Hall of Fame. For those same reasons I just said.
Man, I don't know why I'm like torn between the two.
Because he's so young. Because he came out, I think, in 2018, and it's only 2023.
He didn't come out in 2018.
Well,
it was Super Bowl that year.
No, it wasn't 2019. Well, so he probably came out in 2016 then. Yeah. He probably came out.
Because he played with, what you call it?
With Alex Smith?
Yeah, he played with bro.
So that means that he probably, so he came out during the...
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't been that guy. He just recently
It take a minute for wide receivers to catch on at the same time, though.
Not really.
I mean, yeah.
Justin Jefferson.
That dude is crazy.
Jamar Chase.
That dude is definitely crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Those dudes are crazy.
They're crazy.
You just named 2 people, though. You know how many wide receivers just came out?
Odell came out crazy.
No, he didn't.
Are you stupid out your mind?
Nah, bro, he had that
Odell
one catch.
No.
He had that one catch.
He had like 1,400 yards.
All right.
Crazy.
Tyreek Hill going to the Hall of Fame. That's what I think.
Okay. Let me give you some more. Hey, I'm tripping. I almost said the wrong name. Antonio Brown.
Yes.
AJ Green.
No.
Julio Jones.
Yeah.
No AJ Green? Nah, too injured.
Well, not just that, but his numbers too inconsistent.
Mike Evans.
Yeah, man.
He's the worst Hall of Fame ever.
Mike Evans?
Him and Matt Ryan in the same room.
Mike Evans? Really?
The janitor's closet.
Mike Evans?
And Matt Ryan, yes.
Really?
He is the most overrated Hall of Fame ever.
Really?
Really.
Man, you haven't been watching him play 2 times a year. So that's why you say that.
I know who Mike
That's
Evans
why you
is,
say that.
but
You ain't been watching him play 2 times a year, and he hasn't been torching your team for 2 times a year. So that's why you say that.
Mike Evans is. I don't know what it is.
Mike Evans put a beating on every Falcons DB he lines up against. He took a shot from Keanu Neal and held onto the ball with one hand.
That's tough. I ain't gonna lie. That sideline catch was tough. I ain't gonna lie. That was a bar.
Mike Evans.
I seen that one. That was nice.
Mike Evans is a Hall of Famer. I don't know, man. He's been torching us for a minute.
LaShawn McCoy. 2 Super Bowls. He has 2 Super Bowls. Don't forget that. They're very quiet.
I gotta remember who LaShawn McCoy is. I get him confused with DeMarco Murray.
Shady McCoy. I give you Shady. You know who Shady is, nigga. Yeah, you know who Shady is.
Well, he was with the Eagles.
Hold that ball all the way up here like this.
Well, he was with the Eagles. When he was with the Eagles, he was a definitely Hall of Famer. When he left the Eagles,
he won rings. That's what I'm saying. When he left, he won rings.
Well, he wasn't the main focal point.
I know, but that counts for his resume.
Not really.
Yes, it does, bro.
Bruh, it's like how Derek Fisher won wings with the Lakers.
What are you talking about?
Derek Fisher
was important to them runs.
Nah, bro.
Are you crazy?
So that mean Derek Fisher better than LeBron James?
What?
Does that mean Derek Fisher is better than LeBron James?
No.
Exactly.
What are you talking about right now?
Rings doesn't mean that you automatically are better than somebody.
It doesn't, but his resume is still good.
His resume is good. If he would have continued his trend off when he was with Philly, but he didn't do that.
But he had
he went to Buffalo and he washed.
He had like a 7-8 year run. Maybe a 9-year run. He had a run. And then after his run, I won rings.
He won rings, but he wasn't the main focal point.
I got the numbers to prove it. I'm saying odds are going to count. They know he wasn't focal point. I'm saying that's going to count for him, though. It ain't going to count against him.
Man, okay. So, bruh had, out of 170 games he played, he had 2,400 rushes. Nah, okay.
Nah, give me yards. Give me every year his yards, his total yards every year.
He came out in 2009. He had 637 yards. 2010, he broke over 1,000. 2011, 1,300. 2012, 800. 2013, his most yards, 1,600. 2014, 1,300. 2015, he had under 900. 16, he had 1,200. 17, he had 1,100. And then 18, 5, 19, 400, and then 2020 he had 31 yards.
That's a good run because every year he was under 100. I want to believe he was hurt.
These are not Hall of Fame numbers. His best year was 2000. He had 17 touchdowns 2011.
How many yards you say he had in 2014?
He had 1,600. No, he had 1,300.
In 2013, he had how much?
He had 1,600 2013.
How many receiving yards he had too? Don't forget about that. Talk about the receiving yards too.
All right, okay. All right, calm down.
Yeah, because Shady is a Hall of Famer. You tripping.
Calm down. Because, the most, he had 3 touchdowns per year averaging receiving.
Bro,
so, at the most, I would say he was averaging at least.
Shady was like on an all-decade team too.
He was averaging at least 15 touchdowns. No.
Shady was an all-pro. Shady was Pro Bowl. He was on the all-decade team. Come on, bro. All that counts. 2 rings, and I got all these numbers too.
Man, if you're going to sit here and tell me that Mike Evans is on the lower aspect.
Oh, you got your guy, bro. Chill, bro. Shady is way higher than Mike Evans on the totem pole.
Bro.
On the Hall of Fame totem pole, Shady is way higher than Mike Evans.
You have a bias.
He has more I do. He has more impact to winning, though, than Mike Evans.
Sir, you have a bias.
He has more winning impact than Mike Evans. That's a fact. Shady McCoy was like a show.
Why do you think Tom Brady went to Tampa? Gronkowski, Chris Godwin,
Gronk wasn't there.
Mike Evans,
and that defense.
But still, though, look at the wide receivers he get to play with.
I know. I'm not saying Mike Evans isn't good. I'm saying
he's one of those light-skinned wide receivers you don't like.
Light-skinned.
I'll be forgetting to name them because I can't think
It's
of stuff as
somebody-
soon as you want me to ask for it. But yeah,
it's light skinned receivers. They just
and that's why you say that. That's why you say that.
You got me. You got me. Jigs up. The jigs up.
Man, Mike Evans is a Hall of Famer. Watching that dude play the Falcons 2 times a year, it's a horror show, especially with Tom Brady as his quarterback. James Winston, it was okay. It was durable. James Winston scored a touchdown. He'll throw a pick.
Larry Fitz.
It's not even a question.
Okay, for sure.
Larry Fitz.
My guy, my dog.
Priest Holmes.
Who?
Priest Holmes.
Who's that?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Don't ring a bell.
Okay.
Jason Kelsey.
No. He played for y'all?
Yeah.
Tight end?
No, the center.
Oh, yeah, probably. Center, yeah, he'll get in.
Okay.
Jake Matthews.
Yeah.
Really? You think he's a Hall of Famer?
For sure. Jay Matthews has been one of the best. He's a center, right?
Nah, he's
He's
left
a
tackle.
guard.
Left tackle.
Jake Matthews is a left guard.
Left tackle.
Tackle? Who am I thinking of then?
I don't know.
It is Jake Matthews.
When Jake Matthews,
he's been good. I ain't gonna lie, he's been good. He's been top of the line for a while.
He got the pedigree more than anything. I feel like he got that lineage of
Pat Pete,
of Clay Matthews, Bruce Matthews, bona fide Hall of Famers.
Clay Matthews.
Yeah.
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 He's not first ballot though. He's about third ballot.
Man,
Clay Matthews?
you remember that dude 2010?
I do, but Clay Matthews is definitely third
when he was
ballot.
with the Packers.
Him and Aaron, what was his name? Aaron Hawk.
Yeah,
They was
those
nice.
dudes were
That
beasts.
was nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Packers
Them white
team?
boys. There was a lot of white boys on that team. Jordan Nelson, Aaron Rodgers.
It's a white city.
Yeah, but God, dog, they bought into it, didn't they?
I mean,
God, dog.
them in Boston, you know, they find a lot of fast white dudes. It's
Yeah.
kind of rare to find, but
Yeah.
they somehow always
Yeah.
have them on their team. But you
Is
know,
Pat Peter Hall of Fame?
Patrick Peterson.
Yeah.
Nope.
Are you serious?
Not at all. I am very serious. He is not a Hall of Famer.
Pat Peter not a Hall of Fame?
No. Based off what?
Stats.
No. Patrick Peterson is not a Hall of Famer, man.
Wow. Okay.
He's not. And I like to.
You talking about Clay Matthews, but no one Pat Pete?
No.
Wow.
No. Patrick Peterson didn't lead
Are
a
you-
dominant defense.
Are you forgetting who Pat Pete was?
Pat
They
Peterson shut down
They
mediocre.
stopped throwing to him.
He shut down mediocre wide receivers.
All right,
When
now
he
you
had to
talking.
play the elite of the elite, he got burnt.
I hate y'all when he started talking crazy.
He got burnt, bro. What you mean? He called out Julio Jones and got beat to sleep. He said, I remember him from my Alabama days, and I'm going to put him in the dirt. And he didn't say nothing.
You're tripping, bro.
Didn't say nothing. 189 yards, 10 receptions, and a touchdown. Next year, Patrick Peterson didn't say anything. Still didn't do anything. Are you putting him in the Hall of Fame?
Who?
Patrick Peterson.
He about second, third ballot.
So are you putting Tyrann Mathieu in? Because I would
No.
put him in there over. Because to be honest,
No.
their defense got better. The Cardinals' defense got better when they drafted the Honey Badger,
I'm
and
not getting
he's
Tyrann-
one of the reasons why they won their first Super Bowls.
Tyrann Matthew don't tackle.
Deion Sanders didn't either.
He's not Deion in covering
Man,
or returning or winning.
he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, bro.
He found a team that's gonna win.
That man don't tackle, bro.
So you go put Patrick Peterson in over Tyrann Mathieu?
Of course, Patrick Peterson was a lockdown corner. I'm not gonna say now because he's old, but he was a lockdown corner.
And what was Tyrann Matthews?
He had a good run. He didn't have nothing though. Like
He had a good run.
he was a dog. He was a dog. That's what we're gonna say about Tyrann.
I
I like Tyrann though. I ain't too.
Alright. Troy Polamalu.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna need. I don't
What?
know
Are you
I said.
tripping?
That was pretty
One of
stupid.
the top
That
5
was-
safeties ever.
That was pretty. Yeah.
You not in there already?
I'm pretty sure he is.
Big Ben?
No. I think did we discuss this like in the past hour or the past 2 hours?
Did I say Big Ben?
I don't know, but no. God no. Oh yeah, because you made me pull up his stupid
Oh, yeah,
numbers.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
he's not going in
Let
there.
me think, let me
He's
go-
going in the Hall of Fame for
let me
rapes.
think of something.
He up there with Kels.
Nah, Kale's got him beat. Kale's like
But
Jordan.
this ain't
Kale's
that-
like Jordan.
This ain't that type of podcast.
You put a whip numbers up.
Oh man. So
Hey, yo.
the XFL playoffs start April 29th, and the DC Defenders started the season off as the favorites.
This like the how you just said them topics is like Undisputed, like the last 3 minutes, they bring up the most random thing ever. Like a golf tournament or something, maybe like a NASCAR. I'm like, okay, y'all about to go home, ain't you?
Man, I don't know, right? Because I got a show tonight. I got to do. I'm hosting a baby shower next Saturday.
You're hosting a baby shower?
Yeah, man.
People have baby shower hosts?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Bro, I would host anything. I don't care.
Weddings,
anniversaries,
weddings, yeah.
Divorce parties, incarceration release. It don't matter. Anywhere people get together and have fun, I will host it. So my friends asked me to host their baby shower.
Shouldn't the pregnant lady be the host?
No, because they don't want to do anything. They just want to. They just want to be pampered and catered to. They're pregnant.
Oh yeah. Cause my man. Well, I don't know.
This isn't my first baby shower that I've hosted, so I have experience in this department. They want all the attention to be on them as it should be, and they want the host to facilitate, go eat, do this, play games, and everything like that. So
I have a dog sit next weekend.
Dog sit.
Yeah, I'll be on Indeed, your click and stuff.
What type of dog?
I'm just joking.
So you should have just kept it going there. Should have said a Shih Tzu or a Cocker Spaniel.
I'll be on Indeed, your click stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. XFL. I'm about to start watching that, bro. They be lit over there.
I don't know. They got a team called
Games be turned.
They got a team called the Roughnecks, and that kind of turned me off a little bit. I don't like Roughnecks.
What?
Roughnecks.
I mean, you want to see that? What? They hitting.
It's a little bit close to the Rednecks, and I don't know. Roughnecks.
The redneck be hitting. You seen that white boy in Long's Yard? That's how a white boy run the ball. You see him?
So like Steve Austin. I mean, yeah.
White man.
But they positions are going obsolete. You can't. That was a fullback.
He was going crazy.
That was a fullback.
So he was
going crazy, but that was a fullback though. And he could have been a linebacker. The Luke Kuechly's and the Sean Lee's.
Oh, Luke Kuechly, Hall of Famer. Please say yes.
Yeah.
That man.
He got that one play that just really turned me off to him.
I know what you're talking about.
When Julio Jones mossed the shit out of him.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
For a touchdown, it's like, that's a Hall of Famer, but Julio Jones is mossing another Hall of Famer, though.
Luke Kuechly is
but he did it more than once, though.
What was that other linebacker name? He was a white boy, too.
Which one? For which team?
He was in his era, Luke Kuechly.
What team?
I forgot.
It's a lot of them.
I know.
J.J. Watt was a lineman.
He's guaranteed a Hall of Famer.
I don't know no white linebackers.
It was another one, bro.
You talking about Sean Lee?
Was it Sean Lee? Played for the
Cowboys.
Yeah. I may be talking about Sean Lee.
Because he got hurt. He had a lot of concussions. Skip Bayless always talking about that.
I think I'm talking about Sean Lee.
Skip Bayless always using him as an excuse, so why they never won a game.
Yeah, that's him.
Because he was always hurt.
He's nice, though.
Yeah. He was nice, but Skip Bayless always used him as an excuse, and that's why I didn't like him. But
Darrelle Revis?
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. I'm so glad.
Absolutely on Revis, but not Pat Beat?
Yes. Yeah, it's not even a question, bro.
But how are you so adamant on the no for Pat Pete?
He's not Darrelle Revis.
I know, but you should at least be like...
Darrelle Revis is locked down Hall of Fame wide receiver.
But you didn't even think about it with Pat Pete, though.
Because Pat Peterson, the one blemish I have for him was that game against Julio. I don't think there's a rare chance.
Julio, though.
Exactly. But Darrelle Revis played Randy Moss, Roddy White, Ocho Cinco.
Who was that second name?
Terrell Owens.
Who was that second name you said?
Roddy White.
Come on, dog.
What you mean?
It's a no for me, dog.
You played Roddy White. So what? Big Whoop. You want to fight about it? You played Roddy White. You played Terrell Owens, Ocho Cinco, Randy Moss on a regular.
Yo, this man
2 times a year, and he shut him down.
Look at who you put him in the middle of. You ever seen that meme of the guys in war? They are peeking around the corner, they all got guns, and it's a clown in the middle of them. It's a clown in the middle of a gun, too. That's right. White with them.
Hey, my man need to be in the Hall of Fame. He in the Falcons Ring of Honor. My man need to be up there. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm in the Falcons Ring of Honor. What the hell?
All right,
he got to get in there.
But Darrelle Revis is a bona fide Hall of Fame. Shut down elite wide receivers and Patrick Peterson when he called out, when he had the chance to prove his eliteness.
Ooh, I got a good one.
He didn't.
Richard Sherman.
Yes.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Julio ate him too.
What's the safety name?
Earl Thomas.
No.
Cam Chancellor.
Yeah.
They was their defense.
Russ?
They was their defense.
Russ?
Nah.
I think he was until last year. Last year, I think would like
if he would have kept up.
The last 2 years, I think completely like shifted how we look at Russ.
You know what happens?
Especially last year, bro.
You know what happens when you play for, like Ben Roethlisberger, you play for a team, and the defense overshadows the offense.
Yeah.
You kind of lose track of how good the offense is, because that's what happens. Why I don't like Doug Baldwin, Golden Tate, all those dudes, because they play for a great defense. They barely had to score 2 touchdowns to win a game.
Russ looked pathetic last year, bro. What was he doing?
Maybe he's always looked like that.
No.
Did you see the playoff game when he played against us? Because he looked very goofy.
God, dog, that fall off was crazy.
He looked very goofy.
I think he's gonna shake back this year a little bit because he can't play no worse than last year.
I mean,
I'm the bar is.
He's older, so the playing style that he was playing before, he had to change it.
It's some old folk. Get off. Hey, Fitzpatrick is old. He'll still gonna give you 400 a game.
That's because he gonna get signed regardless.
That's how you know he play because he know
somebody gonna pick him up.
I'm gonna keep doing this, and
so
I'm
he's just gonna throw the ball.
So I'm just gonna keep. I would love to be him. I just go out there and play till I get benched. He know I'm gonna get benched.
He gonna play for all 32 teams. Watch, except for the Falcons. We don't want him.
Boy, his jersey collection probably crazy.
Bruh. That's the dopest thing ever, bro. You go in your basement, you see all these, like, that means that they didn't never want you.
Bruh. On a whole other sport, Duncan Robinson for the Heat, right? He had like one good year shooting 3.
I don't know who this is.
I know he's a white boy. They gave him $90 million, like guaranteed NBA money.
Was that the dude that made the face?
Not him. Not the Tyler Hero. Not him.
Okay,
Duncan Robinson. You don't even see him on the camera no more because he don't even play no more. He don't play no more. He don't get no burn, bro. 90 M's guaranteed though. I'm traveling the world. I live in Miami. I see everything for free. I'm getting all these hoes, and I ain't gotta play no more. Why do teams do that? They play a player and then just stop playing them.
Because the money is disposable to them.
Joakim Noah was robbing the Knicks, bro. This is the whole other. This is a tangent, bro.
You just going
Chandler
around.
Parsons is robbing folks, bro.
Bernie Mac's the greatest.
Nah, for real. Though. Let me folks just be robbing these teams, bro. For real.
Daniel Jones
robbing them in broad daylight.
Marcus Mariota robbed the Falcons last year.
No. Y'all gave him that.
He robbed us.
Why would y'all make him a starter?
Because he was the best.
Everybody else
available.
said, "No, you're a backup. Go sit behind him." And y'all said, "Hey, don't be mean to him, y'all. You come start for us.
It was Arthur Smith.
You can come start for us and throw our football in the first quarter."
We're gonna do this right now. Hey.
Right.
Hey,
it's been a good one, y'all.
We're gonna let y'all enjoy y'all Saturday, man. I've been Patrick Seals.
It's your boy Josh, the biggest Eagles fan.
We're gonna see y'all again next Saturday, man. Peace.
Yeah.